Hello everyone, today we're going to unbox and review Hot Toys Thor from Avengers 4. So this is actually the fat version. There's like another a thinner version. It's in Avengers 3, Infinity War. So this is in Endgame, and as you can see here, the picture up here, it's also a very amazing picture. It seems like it's being painted or something like that, and it's a great design, and it looks spectacular. And as you can see here, just the beard, and also you can see the face of him. It just like the hair, it just looks totally amazing. Also, you can see his holding his long hammer or something. It's just totally amazing. You can also see some lightning up there, and around here, as you can see here, it's gray and also gray and red. So in other figures, there like the background, it also looks like this, like a huge Avengers logo. I mean the other figures from Avengers 4, for example, like the Captain America and also the Loki 4.0 and some other characters. Like the background is the same, but the color is different. This one is gray. It's like in a very gray color. I don't know why, but it's made it like that. It still looks very cool. And also the red color, it's also amazing. I think they also, and also you can see here, down there you can see Hammer, and going down there, a very tiny Avengers logo, and you can see here, yeah, this photo is definitely great. And back here, you can see some warnings, and also the cast and crew, and it's just great. And as you can see up here, it's MMS 557. Okay, so now I'm going to show you all of his accessories. So as you can see here, this figure really came with like a ridiculous amount of accessories. So like I can't even just put all of them in the light box and just show all of it to you in like at once. So I don't even have space to put the instruction. So I'm going to show you like the accessories one by one. As you can see here, these are all of the lightning effects. They're just really like, this is the most important part of the figure, I guess. Like really a lot. Like you can see here, these. Also this one. I think these are attached on his body, his chest and stomach, and these are like his arms. And these are like on the Stormbreaker accessory. I'm gonna show you later. And these are also on the Stormbreaker. This is on the small hammer. This is also on the hammer. This is on the Stormbreaker. Just a bunch of accessories. I'm going to show you the effect later. Also, they can glow if you just some kind of like UV blacklight or something like that onto them. So I'm also going to show you the effect. It looks really cool. And now I'm going to show you all of his hands. You can see here. There are actually like another two pairs right here. You can see here. Two fists right here. The texture of the skin, and also like the shape, also the painting, just sculpting everything, all the job. It's just totally awesome. He's nailed them. And also you can see two pairs, like actually these two pairs of hands are identical to each other. Like you use them to hold something. They're identical, but just a little bit like maybe this one is open a bit larger, and this one is a bit smaller. So these are like sort of like hands that are being like bent a little, not too much. Maybe he just usually when resting his fingers like this. These are just open hands, like palm hands. They're like that. And also I'm going to show you some details. You can see the texture of the skin, the sculpting, everything, like the jaw, the coloring. They're just totally awesome. You can definitely see like hand. It's just totally amazing. It looks just exactly almost like in person. In the video you cannot just really show the effects so well, but in person when you just look at the hand, you can really just if it's just maybe 6 times bigger, you would think that it's a real hand. Actually, it looks so real. And these and these two are like the hammer effect. The hammer. This is the hammer. This is the Stormbreaker. These two are very important accessories as well. You can see here they have lighting effects. I'm just gonna show you right now. I'm gonna turn off the lights in the light box, or else it will look really bad. But if I turn the lights off, you can see what I'm talking about. So now the lights are totally off. You can see here. This really looks now. Actually, it doesn't have so much battery anymore. I've used it for a long time. It's a little bit dimmer than the first time. But actually, when I first got this, I didn't know that it actually has this like function. So I well, when I was looking at the instruction, I suddenly knew that it had, like, it can do this. It can actually light up the two hammer, or like the Stormbreaker and the hammer. So you can see a while ago. I'm gonna show it to you again. Just the effect is just so cool. As you can see here, it's so bright. You can wait a second, please. It's not very okay. Now it's better. You can actually, like, it's just glowing so bright. You can actually, like, see, like, this is the face of Thor. It's just really bright. In person, it will just look so cool. Now it's actually lighting up the entire light box. You know, the entire light box is glowing in, like, dark blue light. So it's in the video you cannot see the effect so well. Just go and check it out in person. It's so cool. And also the other one is the small hammer. It's also just really bright. Totally much brighter than the other one. As you can see here, the walls of the light box, you cannot see the effect so well here. It's actually just glowing. Just so bright, as you can see here. Just really cool, and I was really surprised by this function at first. So really cool accessories, and I'm going to show you the effect later, like, or in a better way. This is not so convenient right now, and show you the details on the Stormbreaker. As you can see here, really well made. You can see the effect of the branch, like this actually grew its arm. As you can see, also the way here, it's just, even though it's plastic, but it just made the like, it seems like because of the paint or something, or just coloring, it looks just almost the same as real metal. So not a big problem. You can see the dirt and grime. You can see the details on them, some kind of language, some words written on it. Also on this side, they're actually different. Also on the hammer, it's also the same. This hammer is actually almost the same as the hammer that appeared in Captain America from Avengers 4, but still a bit different since it has the lighting effects, but the other one from Captain America doesn't. So this is definitely I can tell it's much, like, heavier, mainly because there are 3 batteries inside, while the other one doesn't. It's just a piece of plastic. This one, like, has batteries inside, so it definitely feels much heavier. So, and also you can see the they're grimed, also the coloring, just the same. It looks almost, even though it's also plastic, it still looks like real metal, definitely. And you can see, like, the details are just amazing, as you can see. And also the words, they're just shining. Oh, that just fell. Okay, so as you can see down here you can also see it's actually a kind of, like, soft material. I can bend them. I think it's like sort of like pleather or something. Down here, yeah, it's amazing. And you can see here, this is where they put the batteries. And well, in this one, actually, you just press this button and it will light up, like this one. Press it down there, and the batteries are actually hidden in this kind of. If you take it off, the batteries. And this one is more simple. You just simply spin the right here. Or light up. It's just very simple, and a great thing. And now I'm going to show you more details of the figure himself. So you can see here, his Thor is it's pretty fat, right? Since in Avengers 4, like, he just kept on sitting on a sofa drinking beer. He grew pretty fat. Oh, well, the last Thor Hot Toys made, like the 7.0, this is the 8.0, and the 7.0, it's much thinner than this one. I think he looks more handsome. I'm still thinking if I would get the 7.0 or not, since, like, almost everything is exactly the same as this one. The only difference is the head sculpt is much more handsome, definitely, than this one. This one's too fat, right? And also the body, this one is very fat. You can see he has a really big stomach, while the other one doesn't. He's very strong, he has muscles. So he has, the 7.0 also has some, like, exchangeable, like, arms. They're very strong, like, with great muscle. I'm not very sure, because they have too many similarities, and I don't know if, like, because if I get that one, it's just, I will not feel, like, that impressive anymore, because this one is, like, I already got the likeness on this figure. As you can see here, every details are just amazing. You can see here, this is where you put the batteries when you light it up. I cannot see it now because I'm not putting on the exchangeable, like, lighting effects on him. Later when I do it, you're gonna see the effect. I'm gonna turn off the lights in the light box, and you see it's really cool. But in this one, like, yeah, as I was talking about, if I get the 7.0, They're just not like the entire body is just exactly the same. Only only except that one is a little bit thinner and stronger and fitter than this one. But this, like most of the things, are exactly the same. The head sculpt, it looks more handsome. It has short hair, and he looks. I think he even looks a bit better than this one, but they have most of them are similarities. But he has less lightning effects than this one. Plus, and also he can actually like put a kind of thing on his eye. You can just show how like with this with one eye blind is being stabbed by Hela, their sister. So still considering if I would get it or not. I'm not very sure. But my next video, yeah. So the thing that's sure now is that I still don't have that figure, and I wouldn't be able to do a comparison between this Thor, this fat Thor, and the thin, and the stronger, the fitter Thor, this video. So apologize for that. But I'm still thinking maybe I would get some other kind of figures. I'm not sure because they have too many similarities, and I wouldn't be so impressed by that one anymore. Since like they're almost the same. And the last part, the display base. So a really cool really cool Avengers logo, and you can see here this kind of like I don't know what the symbol thinks. Maybe it's I'm not sure. I remember in Loki it also gave this the same thing. It looks weird. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. So I can see down here, Marvel 2021 Hot Toys Limited, all rights reserved, and yeah, just side display base. And so next, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the articulation of this figure. So this figure, just like the Captain America, because of its suit, it has a really poor articulation. I've already tried it. Now I'm going to show it to you. So he has really poor articulation, actually. Cannot move too much. His best part of articulation is on his arms, since he doesn't have too many obstacles that's preventing it from having a better articulation. You can see here his arms can just surprise me. He can actually spin around 360. It's very free. Also lift up like this. So, and also his biceps can spin around like. So his arm really has an awesome articulation, like bicep like this one, and arm lift up like approximately like this, less than 90, yeah, about 60 or 70. And for the body, move front, totally none. Back, also none. Maybe if you take on the legs, I know not none, maybe like around about 10 degrees or something. And for his legs, you can just move around like this, move front like this, almost none, maybe 10 degrees. And back here, also almost none. And also here, about 90 degrees up, like only 90. That's the maybe if you just try your best, maybe it's a bit more than 90. Yeah, more than 90. Maybe about approximately 135 or 120 or something like that. Oh yes, this texture just feels soft. So that's for the feet. You can move front like this, move back like this, go around like this. So he has a really poor articulation, and the best part of his articulation is definitely his arms still. Oh yes, for his head. Because of his hair issues, so he cannot spin around too much, or else you will damage his hair. His hair really long, and also especially this part. The instruction also mentioned it. Don't touch this, or else it might break, and it's gonna be. And of course, no one wants that to happen. And yeah, so this is all about this figure himself. I'll show you some details. You can see here. It's really cool. You can see here. This for on his arm. It's kind of feels a little bit soft. It's great. Also, you can see here a very little detail that usually some people wouldn't notice, but Hot Toys made it. So as you can see here, the eyes. This eye is like more a brown color. This eye is like more of a bluish color. So this is actually his original eye, and as you know, in Thor Ragnarok, one of his eyes being stabbed by Hela, his sister, and it went blind. And later, Rocket gave him another another eye, and so it's this one. It's actually brown. So usually when you wouldn't notice it when he's standing here, but if you just put it in front of the light, you would see it clearly. So Hot Toys definitely nailed this little detail, and I really do this. I really think Hot Toys did a good job right there. So after this, I've already showed you the box art, and also all of the accessories, and also including his articulation. So that's all about the figure. So now I'm going to show you his some poses, some very fascinating poses of him, because this figure he has. Even though he doesn't have a good articulation, you can still make a whole bunch of poses because of all of these amazing lightning effects accessories. So now I'm going to show you a few of them. Also the light up the light up effect, and also when I just shine this kind of sort of light onto it, it will look totally amazing. So now I'm going to show you some poses. Oh yes, one last thing before showing you the poses, I forgot to show you about his eyes. His eyes can actually glow with this kind of light. I'm going to turn the light box light a bit dimmer, not going to turn it totally off, or else it wouldn't look that good. Maybe just a bit very dim. Now the lights are very dim, as you can see here. His eyes can actually glow very well. In person, this looks definitely much better than the one shown in video. So again, I suggest you, just like last time, I suggest you to get the figure yourself and see the details. Maybe I'm just going to turn the entire, all the lights off. Maybe it will look better. As you can see here, the effect just looks gorgeous. You can see here, really great effect, and I like this very much. So now I'm going to show you the poses. So as you can see here, this is one of the poses of Thor. I really spent a long time doing this pose, since especially when I'm attaching his hand onto his arm, because the Stormbreaker was too heavy, so his hand really couldn't hold it. So now I finally found the right position, so as you can see here, this pose is really cool, and I couldn't really show you the entire view at the same time because it's just too tall, way too tall. So I'm just gonna show you like this, lift it up slowly. As you can see here, he's just flying. He's not, his feet are not touching the ground. I pulled him in this kind of flying way. It seems like he's just in Avengers 3 he was using the Stormbreaker to hit Thanos, but it's not this version of Thor. It's supposed to be the last version, the previous version. But this one is also really cool, and so I spent a long time doing this pose, and you just look at it. And now I'm going to turn off the lights and turn the lights maybe a bit dimmer to show you the effect when I use the light to shine at this kind of. As you can see here, it looks really cool, and also at the eye, and especially when I turn all the lights off. You can see here, you can see the effect better now. Entirely see the effect are really cool. It's eyes, whole body, as you can see here, especially when I'm just touching this light here. Looks as if he's just standing here and just really impressive. And see here, the effect of these pieces are also lighting pieces, and especially when I turn this on, the effect will look even better. You can see here, shining his face. Well, when I look at him directly by my eye, it looks really impressive, since the blue light of this is actually shining on his face. But because of I'm using the camera, so you couldn't really see it well. You cannot see any lights on the face, but right here you can just see some lights are actually on his face, and it's just blue lights, and it's really impressive. And this pose is definitely the best pose I've ever seen on this Thor. So maybe in the future when I'm posing him, maybe I'm just gonna let him pose like this, and also at the same time with the small hammer on the other hand, and also with this effect. As you can see here, I've simply snapped this on, snap this little piece onto the hammer, the small hammer. It's gonna look it's gonna look really cool. As you can see, it's like that. and I'm gonna pose them that way. So now I'm gonna show you. Yeah, now I'm just gonna show you. Like now I'm just gonna take this. I don't think it's actually a very great choice since this hand is very unsteady now. If I just moved it a little bit, maybe it will. It does. I mean, it can fall off at any second now. So it's pretty dangerous, and I don't know if it will fall down. Then I'll have to post this entire thing, just entirely again. It's gonna be really annoying, and also like this video is definitely the hardest to make in all the videos I've already made. Actually, today I actually planned to make a Lego video of the collectible figures. As you know, I haven't told you before. I have collected all the like Star Wars collectible figures of Star Wars like a few years ago, but that time I haven't created a channel, so I didn't share it to you. But later in the future, I'm gonna make like a few videos about like I'm gonna split them into a few and show you like each of them. Not each of them. I'm gonna show you like 3 to 5 characters in each video. I'm gonna make like a few, and there are like 29 or 28 or 30 figures in total. So I'm gonna make a few videos and show you all of them. And in the end, I'm going to put all of them in one single video and show you the effect. Show you how it looks like when I put all of them together. So, back to Thor. You can see here, this pose is just totally awesome. It's just spectacular. Especially holding this one, it makes it look much better than a while ago. And this is, as you can see, if I turn both cameras on, the effect is going to look even better. Now I'm turning off the lights. You can see here, with two of these, it just looks totally awesome. And it will look much better than a while ago, especially with this small hammer on. It's gonna look, since this is like a more iconic accessory to the, a more classic accessory. Yeah, more classic. Like this pose is more classic to the Thor, since it has appeared in the movie for like a longer period of time, while this one only appeared in the last two Avengers movies, like only in Infinity Wars and Endgame, but this one appeared throughout the entire timeline of Thor. So it was with him in the first place and still with him at the end. So it's a really important accessory, and I like this pose really much. I don't even want to take these put his hands down, since I use so much effort making this pose. It's actually a bit difficult, and so now I'm going to exchange all of these parts into these kind of little accessories and show you the effect, especially when I turn the lights on the body. Turn the lights on. It's just, the effect will look even cooler. So now I'm gonna show you. I guess this is gonna be the last pose of the video, and then I'm just gonna end it since I don't have any characters to compare with it today. So as you can see here with this pose, it definitely looks much cooler than how it looks like a while ago without any lightning accessories. He just looks like an ordinary man wearing a weird costume, just walking by. But now you can definitely tell he is Thor. He is just really, with these as you can see with these 6 pieces of lightning effects on his chest and stomach, he looks much cooler than a while ago. And I think, yeah, and I'm not gonna post. I take back my words a while ago. I'm not going to post them in the previous way with only holding the Stormbreaker. I'm gonna pose them in this way, with all the lightning accessories on. This is the cool way to pose it. It looks truly fantastic, and I just really like the way of posing this. And now I'm gonna show you the full light up effect of the figure. Now I'm firstly gonna turn on the lights on his body. So I'm gonna gently click this. Please wait a second. Wait a second. Oh yes, I'm clicking the wrong area. Okay, so his, please wait a second. I think his Stormbreaker accidentally fell off, and also at the same time I'm going to show you how I put his Stormbreaker back onto his body. So it's not actually that simple. You have to use a lot of strength and put it back here, so we spin this around, and then try to make it better. Okay, in a better way. Let me look a bit right there. So he definitely looks much cooler now, and I'm gonna turn this on, and as well as this. Now I turn off the lights and let you see, and you can look at the effect yourself. Wait a second. So it's not really clear. You cannot really see it clearly. Maybe I turn on the lights a little bit. Now you can see the effect in a better way. He definitely, Hot Toys definitely nailed this figure, and it just totally looks very fascinating. And as you can see here, it looks so cool. The lights are so bright, and also this one, these here look totally fantastic. And also, at the same time, if I shine this kind of light on his body, he will look even better. So, and this is also one of my favorite figures in my collection of Hot Toys, and just looks totally awesome, and with all these effects. So, turn the lights back on, and I'm going to turn off these effects. So now all the effects are being turned off, but as you can see, it still looks really cool even without the lights. And so this figure is definitely going to my collection. And as you can see here, this is how it looks like around. Turn to 60. It's like this. So he looks really cool. And so that's all about this figure. And that's the end, because today I don't have any other figures to compare, as I said at the beginning of the video. So I'm not going to compare with any other figures, and so that's why this video is like a bit shorter than the other. So that's all for today, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in my next video.